In this video, we're going to teach you how to create a Google Gemini Gem, which is like your own personal assistant that's trained on the materials that you want to train it on and to function in the ways that you want it to function in. Let's get started. We're going to start from gemini.google.com. And then we're going to click over here on the left-hand side and choose Gems. And then we're going to create a new gem. Now on this screen here, we get to assign the gem a name. And then we're going to explain what this Gemini does. And then here in the instructions, we want to give Gemini some background on what it does or how it's supposed to operate. And you give it other instructions like how should it respond to this student. You may want to give it examples. When a person responds this way, do these things or say these things or behave this way. And then you can add a deep research option or guided learning, which causes the assistant to work a certain way. You can also include things like create an image or canvas, like if you need it to create code or create some kind of web page or application, or you can even have it create music. So you know what, let's change this to guided learning. Now down here, this is really helpful part of your Gemini Gem is you're going to train it. And this is where you would take the research you've done and the items and things that you've resourced, and you're going to put that in here into the assistant. So we're going to upload the files. You can add it from Google Drive, or you could add a Notebook LM. Make sure you have permission to use those files. Some library articles could prevent you from doing that. Just read carefully. And then we're going to upload files here, and you're going to add the files. I'm just going to choose from here. I'll pretend, you just pick the files and click open, and then it adds it to your knowledge base for your Gemini assistant. And then you can actually test your assistant here. This is just a preview for you to see how it works. So we're going to explore the foundations of which part would you like to focus on first. And then you can practice working through it. And to save your assistant, you just need to click save. And it tells you it's been created. And that's how you create your assistant, and you'll have a chat. Now, to share your assistant, you need to do a couple more little steps here. We're going to begin. We're going to create the link here to share your assistant. Now, to make this just shareable with anybody, you just click restricted, change that to anyone with the link. And then you can copy this link and paste that link into any browser into your forum if you need to share it in a forum, and you're good. But if you need to share it with a professor or with somebody else, you can put in that professor's email. We've got demo prop here, and you can choose to make them an editor and just say, here is my course assistant, and then they'll be able to receive that. And you'll probably want to share that same link, copy that link as well, and share it in your assignment upload for them to be able to grade that and check that. So then just click send. And then an email will go out to your professor letting them know, and then you can click start chat to begin using your Gemini assistant. And all of your Gemini assistants will be found over here on the left-hand side under Gems. You'll see my Gemini assistant.